Hello, guys. Welcome back to Enthusiast-Many live streams. Got a new one for you. So, this here's my Snap Rover, and it's upgraded this time. So, upgrade that was done. One upgrade is that this fan here used to be a two-bladed fan. It used to have like a weak motor on it, like a little weak motor. It was replaced with a powerful motor that spins kind of really fast, honestly. And yeah, it's kind of like the insanely fast motor or something like that. Then there's a transistor circuit, NPN Q2. It serves for this LED and, well, it just serves for this LED, not for this one's connected directly to the power. And by the way, I control this by my iPad usually. That way I can rover it around and stuff. But since my iPad charger is dead, and um, I haven't been using my iPad for a long time since it's out of battery and stuff. I haven't got around to getting a new charger yet, but that'll happen soon. And soon I'm gonna show you. Rovering this thing around. So yeah. So I'm gonna turn it on. I'm gonna turn the fan on, not the rover. The rover itself won't turn on unless it's activated by the iPad, but the fan and all the lights will turn on. Well, these lights won't activate because they're controlled by the iPad too, because they come out of A. That's the A. That's the A part right there. Yeah. So yeah, it spins really fast and it's kind of hard to hear over it. It doesn't blow a lot of wind though. So as you can see, the LEDs are on too. That light is flashing. And also, I could just temporarily disconnect the fan, but that'll take out the lights too, it turns out. Most of the lights. So yeah, this here is the other the gear section. So yeah, this I got the gear section of the Rover. Yeah. So there it is. So yeah, I got this this Snap Rover. Yeah, I've had it for 2 years. But I built multiple circuits on it, and this is my finalized one, basically. So yeah, I just disconnected the fan temporarily. So I'm gonna turn on it. Yeah, the gear motor won't start or anything. So yeah, it's fine. It's perfectly fine here. But the fan won't turn on because I disconnected it. And yeah, we got the color LED. And finally, this color LED is able to flash because if I turn the motor on, it shines a steady red, which is kind of weird, you know? So yeah, so yeah, and the sea of flashing light there, that's normally steady. So yeah, I'm gonna talk a little bit about how the circuit works. I've used this circuit for a while, and at one time it was not even on the rover itself. It was in a window, as a window alarm and stuff. Well, it powered a window alarm. That's what it did. Okay, so yeah, we got the circuit here is a the see comes electricity comes from battery packs underneath the rover down there. There's six batteries, and the electricity from the batteries goes through this. There's this connection compartment down here. Yeah, right there. The camera shifted automatically, so yeah. And okay, so yeah, the electricity goes up through a wire and then goes through the switch here. And when it's turned on, it allows electricity to flow into the system. So yeah, and then there's this big headmaster connection here set up here, and yeah, and then it distributes electricity to the fan, to the lights, and everything. And then the rest of the electricity goes to this controller, and that controls these lights. That'll turn these lights on if the iPad is activated, but this controller is not being used for anything right now. And then you got this photoresistor, and we got one, two, three, four, five LEDs in yeah, a string of five LEDs here, and they're all controlled by this thing. And yeah, and then here's the power return is down here, like it's like a root. And so yeah, and then yeah, and then the ground is right here, and it goes back. It goes back to here. It goes back to the wire connection thing, the connection manifold, basically. Yeah, it goes back there. And so yeah, so yeah, this thing is mostly where the electricity is going through. This thing is serving most of it, basically. It distributes power to everything. The fans. That's why nothing else activates. Nothing else would activate. That would disconnect it. And by the way, see why that light just dims down instead of just shutting off directly? It's because this fan, when it's running, it consumes electricity. But as soon as it's switched off, as soon as the switch is switched off, the fan will just keep spinning because of momentum. So, for example, it span for a little bit after I shut it off because of momentum, and because of that, the fan will just keep spinning, and then that'll generate a tiny burst of current through here. And what that'll do is that'll make the light That'll make the light will just it'll cause the light to keep going for a bit, basically. Here's how. So yep, that's how it works. So basically the fan blade stores energy. That's what it is. It stores a little bit of energy. That's what it does. Yeah, even the color LED will just go out slowly too. Like it'll just dim out basically. It won't just shut. It won't just burst off. By the way, we also got this red LED. It's currently not working because this wire that connects it is faulty, and I haven't gotten around to replacing it yet. And yeah, so yeah, it looks like there's nobody viewing the live stream right now. I don't know. Yeah. So yeah, my last live stream I talked about this drone, controlled drone circuit part 2. I did two live streams about the controlled drone. And basically, yeah, it uses the same motor as this, but a different fan that can fly off, yeah. And yeah, this type of motor with fan setup, I'm using that type in the chicken brooder, and it's powered by wall outlet too. And yeah, so yeah, I did this about this in my previous live stream. I talked about the drone circuit. Yeah, the Snap Circuit's drone, controlled drone circuit that you can control how high up it goes and stuff like that. Yeah, that's what I did in my last live stream. Well, my last 2 or 3 live streams. I talked about that circuit basically. And my latest live stream before this one, yeah, it was really long, and the reason why was just yeah, because of somebody ruining it by chatting nonsense in the chat sections, all that stuff. Yeah, but anyways, this green LED, yeah, and all these other LEDs are all controlled by this. So when you turn the slide switch on, it won't turn the LEDs on right away. And so yeah, it'll just turn the fan on and then these LEDs, and yeah, and so yeah, that's how it works. So yeah, the last live stream went for an hour. It was insane because I was talking to these I don't know, schizos or something like that. Yeah, well, I don't know if I don't know if they're considered schizos or anything, but they use that term a lot in themselves. Like they accuse people of being schizos and all that stuff for no reason. It's so stupid, you know. They yeah, they accuse people of having schizophrenia when they really do not. It's so obvious, especially if they have especially if they have lots of knowledge of tech and all that stuff. They're not they don't have a disorder or anything. Yeah, they don't have a disorder just for not believing the same things that yeah. Because yeah, because to the one that accuses someone of being schizo, that wise Aiden guy and that guy with the Chinese handle name, yeah, they're just believing lies. Yeah, they're part of this cult on YouTube. It's led by someone named Ben, and I know wise Aiden. I know for sure he's involved with Ben. Yeah, he's a Ben is a leader of a cult, the MM cult. That's what they're called, the MMist cult. Yeah, he worships something called M Monroe, which is some non-existent concept or being that was largely spread in 2024, because before then this largely didn't exist. This whole concept largely didn't exist. Some concept is some quote unquote music artist or 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 whatever. This Yeah, I don't know. This thing called M Monroe or whatever crap they invented. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, uh this quote unquote I don't know. They call it celebrity or whatever. Whatever. Yeah. Celebrate, but opposite regions. I celebrate August 4, because that was pretty much when that concept ran downhill, basically. The concept was rejected after August 4. Yeah, this M Monroe crap concept. That's when the cultists mourn, by the way. They mourn and they have their sob stories or whatever, or tragic stories. Yeah. And then, yeah, tragic, blah, 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 or whatever. But anyway, yeah. So, yeah, I've gotten away from all that drama, thankfully. And yeah, I blocked the big LT for a little while, but then I eventually unblocked him today. As long as he doesn't spew that garbage in anywhere, as long as he doesn't call me a schizo or claim that M Monroe was real. No, no, no. M Monroe was not reality. It was a fake. You know what reality is. It's lights, it's fans, it's towers, it's wind, it's trees, it's shapes. It's not your M. Monroe crap, your shapeless being, your quote unquote supposed human or whatever, your supposed actress or artist or whatever crap you invented there. Yeah, this M. Monroe thing never existed. There was nobody with that name. Nobody. It's just so crappy and jokish too, by the way. Yeah, so I gotten away from all that drama. I unblocked the big LT, so as long as he doesn't call me dumb or whatever, he's okay. I won't block him. I threatened to block Prakash Milford because I saw where he was calling me a schizo in somebody else's comment section. So I threatened to block him if he kept spewing his garbage in my comment sections or whatever, or gossiping about me or whatever. So yeah, like dude, just mind your own business. Don't try to make others prefer yellow hair or like your M. Monroe concept. I mean, believe whatever you want, prefer whatever you want, but I'm not going to be part in it. And if you believe that crap, you're eventually going down with it once it goes down, because it will go down one day, and that's going to be soon. It's going to go down one day. It's going to be like a boulder dragged into the depths of the sea, and anything that clings to it will be dragged down with it, basically, metaphorically. So yeah, I did get away from all that drama, and there was one time I used to be part of that cult, but in April 2025 I left. In April 2024 is when I became one of them. Basically, I didn't know they were a cult. I thought they were just some enthusiast community they were being fans of a celebrity or whatever. But then I found out that celebrity never existed, and that their fan club is a cult that practices witchcraft. Yeah, so I left them and I bellowed at them big time. And I started throwing stuff at them in their comment sections. But I'm pretty much done with doing that now. I'm done hitting them, because I know they're a boulder. They're like a boulder to the ocean. Boulders don't stay floating in the water. Boulders fall. Boulders sink, and they will sink. Yeah. And anybody that clings to them will be dragged down with them. They'll go down, basically, metaphorically. Okay, so yeah, So the rest of the snap circuits here is got a transistor circuit, and that controls this LED. But actually, it's not being utilized right now. It turns out. So yeah. So yeah, I'm going to end this live stream soon, but I'll do another one soon about my burglar alarm and stuff. So yeah, so thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.